Hey ladies and gents, it's Zem back, and I know I've been kind of falling behind on the videos here, but been a busy couple weeks with the kids and whatnot. So, and actually the event competition ended last night. I've been looking over some of the entries. I will not be around tonight actually to do a video on it. Friday night I will do a video on the actual winners of it. We got to go over the entries with Sergeant Rock. And Friday night I'll release a video of the winning combat point contest. So, forgive me for being a little bit slow. Personal life actually trumps this pretty handily. At least my wife says so. So, I'm bringing a game to you today, and this is entirely my fault. This loss right here was entirely my fault. This was one of those games where I did not pay attention. I had an absolutely map oh, there we go. For some reason I'm having some recording difficulty. Anyway, yeah, these maps with these center located air bases, or actually any one of these center ones, where you have an objective directly in the middle of the map, seem to be somewhat they lead to very high combat scores. Maybe that's the word for it. So we're going to start off here on the garrison. And we're going to see if we can get this turned right off the bat and start building up some objective points. So we're looking pretty good. Got to get one more aircraft shot down, pick up the P-38F. I'm flying the A-7M actually, which is a really nice Tier 7 light fighter. So flip to the garrison, and I'm heading back to center here. I got a couple P-40s, got some heavy fighters with me. We've already got that. Almost, well, it was halfway flipped, and now they've started to show up here. So pulling in, typically, like I said, I'm always looking for what the closest aircraft is to me. I know it's always better to shoot the red ones, but in this instance, if I can get into the fight as soon as I can and start knocking planes down, I'll even take, like I said, of course, take defense fighters over just about anything if I have to fly all the way across the map to get the extra 20. Let the fight kind of evolve and let them come a little bit closer. Pick off the defense fighter right off the bat here. Got the Yak 1M. He's going back the other way. Let's see if I can pick him up, get an easy 60, and flip the objective. So now it's just about clearing out the red players, and essentially just, this is what I was talking about earlier, how easy it is to just camp on these center objectives and letting the bots come in here and racking up some ridiculous amount of objective points, or combat points, because they will keep coming back to this objective all over and over and over again. So starting to get pummeled from behind, flip around. We got the ME-410 coming this way. Go ahead to kid with the KI-84, put a real big beat down on them. 420s, when they all hit like that, really go through HP. So flip back over, come around on the F4U1, and let's see if I can finish him off. And like I said, the game started out really well, and I was actually thinking to myself, this is going to be one of them games where I'm going to put up a really nice combat score, and it's going to be epic, I tell myself. But yeah, you'll see here in a little bit what I'm talking about, how you can play a really good game and still fuck it up because you're an idiot. Yeah. Alright, so back in on the Yak 1. Put a nice pass into him. Finish off most of his health. Flip back over. See if I get the last of his kill. Banged him out. And, I'm keep looking at my combat score going, alright, I'm at 7,500 and we got a long ways to go on this game. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Pick up the P-38. He's diving through. And it looks like Richard's fucked up. Mistakes were made, Richard. And he's dead. Got the KI-84 coming in. He's also looking for the air defense fighters. So he's going to ignore me while I kill him. I got one guy on my tail here looking around here. He's not really doing a very good job of it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a bot. Puts me on fire. Flip back over. And pull down on this A6M. Get a couple more rounds into him. See, like I said, I'm already sitting at about 10,800 combat points, and in the game has got a long ways to go. Once again, these maps to me seem like they're a little bit because of how the bots operate, and they always end up coming back to this objective over and over again, especially if anything's been turned recently. So they got the garrison to one side's been turned, and this is the closest thing, and the bots will not go to this mining facility over here, because if they're not a ground attack plane or a heavy fighter, they will not do it. So they just keep going back to center. Allows you to rack up these massive combat scores here in the middle. I mean, I just had a game on this here last night, no, 2 nights ago, with a lag 3 with 28,000 combat points. Just sitting cap right there, shooting them as I come in. So I'm on my way. We're sitting pretty right now. We have 3 objectives. They have none. And we are looking at a mining facility here that's about halfway. So I know there's going to be a fair, at least 2 GAs over here. And of course there's a bomber up on top. And what I'm doing here is essentially denying them this mining facility. I don't want them to flip this because this is, like I said, literally worth 2 other regular objectives. So pulling here on the JU-88, finish him off, and now I've turned the cap back to neutral again. So I got a IL-2 coming in, FOMA. He comes in, start picking up on the damage on him, and what I'm going to start trying to do here is trying to flip this objective to blue without ever actually having to drop a bomb or blow up any ground targets. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out here. And I looked at the center and I was thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I should go back to center. But this target was really, really juicy. And it would be nice to be able to flip this objective, especially this mining facility. I mean, of course, there's a bomber up high, and this thing does not do altitude, so I didn't even bother. Squall line in 40, and so now we've flipped the other mining facility, and we're, like I said, sitting at 432 to 121. They finally flipped back the center objective. And then I started going, yeah, you know what? I'm counting planes here. Yeah, there's a little too much red for me. And that's when I noticed off to the corner here to the right, the JU-88 once again returning to the other facility. So until we start getting some help in the middle, I'm not even going to go bother there and waste my HP on a objective that I cannot take by myself, especially since the defense bots just showed up and they have 4 enemy fighters in there. So start putting some damage into the JU-88. He's just going to cross the threshold into the objective. So now when I shoot him down, it's worth 60. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is a good idea. I'm going to be able to flip this objective right here with 1 more GA. And I had spotted him earlier, so I had a general idea he was coming in. So I'm going to move off to the side here, pick up some HP, rebuild some HP. And the enemy team actually had flipped it back to a even Steven game. Alright, so here's where shit gets kind of dodgy. I know I can't go up after the bomber, it's just a waste of time. I'm not going to try to do it. And I got an IL-2 coming in here, right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to shave off some hit points off of him. I'm going to try to wait till he gets into, of course, into the objective before I finally kill him. So I shave off some HP off of him. And I'm just going to circle here and wait for him to enter the objective. So yeah, slowly but surely he's going to get there. So now at this point, he, as far as I could tell from the map, was right on the edge of the objective. So I pull up, and by now he should have been in the objective according to this map. But nope, he wasn't. He was not in the objective. I fucked up and didn't wait till he got completely in there. Alright, so I check my map. I'm thinking, alright, we got this. We're at 710. They're at 258. The other objective turns in a minute 30. We got this one. And I'm headed straight toward the center here. And this is where I get greedy, folks. This happens. I don't know why, but I got greedy thinking, alright, I'm going to put up, I need some more combat points. 730. Yep, 734, 282. I'm trying to get in here to get a little bit more combat points. And yep, there he is, P-40, air defense fighter. Yeah, this is gonna look pretty. This is gonna look pretty, right? I'm gonna get the huge combat score, and then I get the sign. You're the last hope for your team. Oh, folks, let's talk about this right here. I literally had just looked at it with 5 remaining aircraft, thinking to myself, all right, game's won. Score is 764 to 312. We got this, right? There's no way we could fuck this up. And I didn't tab out to check to see what had happened. Apparently, the other fighters had all been shot down within seconds of me looking at the tab. And yes, this was entirely my fault. If I would have been paying more attention, if I would have said, you know what, fuck it, I want to win, I would have turned and walked away from this. But in my own little greedy way, I decided, nope, I need to get more combat points. So, yeah, look at that. 16,645 combat points. And a nice selection of medals. And of course, I get the first class on the aircraft. But I lose. No reason for it. I totally fucked that game. And that was entirely on me. So, remember, pay attention. Don't do as Zem does. Mistakes were made. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.